student, welcome back to P block elements. Previous class we have discussed preparation of ammonia by Haber process or manufacture of ammonia by Haber process. Today we will go for what are physical and chemical properties of ammonia. Okay, first one, coming to here, physical properties of ammonia. The ammonia are colorless gases, okay, and which containing the pungent smell or pungent odor, okay, and here the ammonia when we are freezing, the melting point and boiling point here 188.4 degrees Celsius, and here the boiling point is 237.9 Kelvin. Okay, this is the melting point and here the boiling point, freezing point and boiling point. When we are cooling, it is 198.4 Kelvin, it is a melting point, this is a melting point, and the boiling point, it is a freezing point, this is a freezing point and the boiling point, okay, freezing point and boiling point, 237.9 Kelvin. When the melting point and boiling point of ammonia, is higher than phosphine and other derivatives respect to expected of higher molecular mass. Okay, you should remember. Compared to the phosphine, it is having a melting point and boiling point is high because intermolecular force, the bond, intermolecular hydrogen bond is there. When it is intermolecular hydrogen bond is associated, the molecules is associated to each other, it is a melting point and boiling point is automatically increases. That's why the ammonia is highest melting point compared to the phosphine, is a melting point and boiling point is higher. That is the one of the important factor. This is the physical properties of ammonia. Ammonia is freely soluble in, when ammonia is soluble in water, okay, and is generally in abundance, it is having ammonia is 25 to 30%, is present in water, it is having a maximum concentration, okay. This is the concentration of ammonia. Next we will go for chemical properties of ammonia. Okay, what is the chemical properties? When ammonia when it is dissolved in water, when ammonia is soluble in water, ammonia, when it is gas is dissolved in water, to form ammonium hydroxide, NH4 plus and OH minus. It is a ammonium hydroxide solution. Okay, this is the important factor. This is ammonia is dissolved in water, that is called as ammonium hydroxide, or another name we are telling, it is having a liquid ammonia. Liquid ammonia or ammonium hydroxide is almost same. It is having one of the important factors. First one. Next one, when it is ammonium hydroxide is react with zinc sulfate. First one, when ammonium hydroxide is react with the zinc sulfate, ammonium hydroxide is react with zinc sulfate, This is having ammonium hydroxide is aqueous phase, and it is having a zinc sulfate is also aqueous phase. To form zinc hydroxide and ammonium sulfate. Here the zinc sulfate is a colorless, okay. When it is a zinc hydroxide is formed, it is having a white precipitate. It is one of the detection, okay, we can observe. Suppose you will go for ferrous sulfate. Ferrous sulfate is react with or ferric chloride. You take it is having a ferric chloride. Ferric chloride, when it is react with ammonium hydroxide, to form a brown precipitate of ferric oxide. You listen here. Here I will observe it is having a 4 molecules of, here to form it is having a 6 molecules. When we are getting a 6 molecules of, here suppose you have to take it is a 2 molecules of ferric chloride. When the 2 molecules of ferric chloride is react with ammonium hydroxide to form 6 molecules of ammonium chloride, 6 molecules of ammonium chloride and ferric oxide which contain hydrated, that is showing brown precipitate. Okay, this is the important factor when the ferric chloride is react with ammonium hydroxide to form ammonium chloride and ferric oxide which contain hydrated molecules. Okay, next one, the ammonia is act as a Lewis base. What is Lewis base? The ammonia which containing one lone pair of electrons is donating character is there, means it is having a Lewis base. When the ammonia which contain one lone pair of electrons is donate to lone pair of electrons, we will go for the structure of ammonia. We are forget the structure of ammonia means here the nitrogen, okay, nitrogen which containing here ammonia, okay. Here 3 hydrogen is there, this is a ammonia, and which contain lone pair of electrons, and the bond angle, here the bond angle 107.8 degree, bond angle 107.8 degree, and the bond length is 101.7 picometer. Okay, this is the bond length and bond angle of ammonia. The shape is trigonal. Pyramidal shape. The geometry of ammonia, trigonal pyramidal shape, when which contain lone pair of electrons is donate 2 pair of electrons to central metal atom. When the ammonia is donate 2 pair of electrons central metal atom, it is act as a Lewis base to form a complex compound. In you can observe it is having a coordination compound. Coordination compound, what it will tell? When the central metal atom tendency of attract electron from ligand, form a complex through the coordinate bond, that is important. Okay, if we here also what will happen, you take it is having a copper, listen here, copper plus 2, you take it is having a copper sulfate. When the copper plus 2 is react with copper, it is having aqueous phase. When the copper is react with ammonia, okay, when the copper is react with ammonia to form, okay, when the copper is react with ammonia to form tetraamine copper 2 ion or copper 2 sulfate. Suppose your copper sulfate means it is having a tetraamine copper 2 sulfate or cuprammonium sulfate. Here what is the role of ammonia? It is donate the pair of electrons to central metal atom to form complex compound. What will happen? The copper, it is having a color is showing, it is a color is showing a blue color. Blue color. When it is a complex formation, its color intensity is increases. The color intensity is increases means to form a deep blue color. We can observe it is having a deep blue color. That is the tendency of attract electrons to form a complex compound. This is the one of the factor. Or you take it is having a chloride. Here the chloride ion is there, here chloride ion. Okay. When it is a chloride, is react with silver nitrate. Okay. When the chloride is react with silver nitrate to form silver chloride. This is a white precipitate. We can observe it is having a white PPT. Whatever the silver chloride is there, when the silver chloride, again I will take here also silver chloride, AgCl, it is having aqueous phase, AgCl is a white precipitate. When the AgCl white precipitate is react with ammonia, here also to form complex compound, here NH3 twice Cl. Listen carefully. When here the compound here, the white precipitate of silver chloride is react with ammonia to form a colorless compound of diamine silver 1 chloride. Okay, diamine silver 1 chloride. Oxidation state is 1. Here also oxidation state is 1, but here white precipitate is converted to colorless. Here also the copper and silver, it is a colorless too, you will get a white precipitate. This is the, what is the role of ammonia when it is react with any acid. Suppose when the ammonia is react with acid, suppose I will take it is having ammonia. Ammonia formula NH3, okay, ammonia. When ammonia is react with aqueous phase, ammonia is react with hydrochloric acid. Okay, ammonia is react with hydrochloric acid to form ammonium chloride. Means it is having a base. This is a acid. This one is salt. Okay, this is a salt. When it is having a acid is react with ammonia is react with acid. Suppose I will take it is ammonia. Okay, is react with 2 molecules of ammonia. Is react with concentrated sulfuric acid. To form ammonium sulfate. These are all it is having a chemical properties of ammonia. What is the uses of ammonia? Ammonia, it is one of the important uses. It is having a manufacture of nitric acid. It is a catalytic oxidation. When we are taking ammonia, it undergoes, it is a catalytic hydrogenation using platinum or rhodium catalyst under temperature. It is having 500 degrees Celsius to form nitric oxide. It is the manufacture of ammonia, manufacture of nitric acid by Ostwald process. That is one of the important, that is the uses of ammonia. Okay, uses of means it is the manufacture of HNO3 by Ostwald process. And ammonia, we can break it is having ammonium nitrate, ammonium sulfate. It is used for, it is a fertilizer. Next, it is having ammonia. It is one of the important. It is used in organic synthesis in pharmaceutical industries, and it is ammonia. It is we can make it is having so many coordination compounds. Okay, these are all. It is having a important application of ammonia. Next, we will go for other derivatives. It is having a nitric acid and oxides of nitrogen. Okay, okay, student. Next, go for another derivatives is called nitric acids. Oxo acids of nitrogen. Oxo acids of nitrogen means you will go for hyponitrous acid H2, N2, O2. The name is it is having a hyponitrous acid. Hyponitrous acid and HNO2 nitrous acid and HNO3 nitric acid. This is nitrous acid and this one is nitric acid. Generally, this is very important in this chapter. Nitric acid is important, okay, in so many reaction. First one will go for the nitric acid. This is the oxo acids of, these are all it is having oxo acids of nitrogen. In case preparation of nitric acid, the first one, the first preparation in laboratory, preparation of nitric acid. Nitric acid, preparation of nitric acid, okay. Suppose we are taking potassium nitrate or sodium nitrate. When the sodium nitrate is react with concentrated H2SO4, is react with concentrated H2SO4 to form nitric acid, okay, and sodium bisulfate, Na, one H is replaced here, H2SO4, NaHSO4, sodium bisulfate. This is the preparation of nitric acid in laboratory. In the large scale, preparation of nitric acid by catalytic oxidation of ammonia by Ostwald process. This is very important, okay. Preparation of nitric acid by Ostwald process, okay. They will ask 3 marks question. Preparation of ammonia by Haber process, or sometimes they will ask preparation of nitric acid by Ostwald process. This is very important. Yet the 3 steps reaction is there. Step 1, the step 1 reaction, you take it is having ammonia. When ammonia is oxidized, or air, it is oxidized in atmospheric air in presence of catalyst, platinum or rhodium catalyst at 500 degrees Celsius. Sometimes they are used having a higher temperature above 500 degrees Celsius and 6 to 8 atmospheric pressure. when ammonia which undergoes oxidation to form nitric oxide, and released water molecule. You should remember how many hydrogen we have. How many hydrogen? 12 hydrogen is there. How many water molecules is released? Water molecules is 6 molecules of water. How many hydrogen? 12 hydrogen. Okay. Here oxygen is consumption is total oxygen is 5. Whatever oxygen is consumption here, 6 oxygen. Remaining total 10 oxygen atom is there. Remaining 4 oxygen and 4 nitrogen to form nitric oxide. Okay. This is the name is nitric oxide. Step 1. What is it we have to tell? When ammonia is oxidized with oxygen in presence of platinum and rhodium catalyst, at 500 degrees Celsius to form nitric oxide. Step 2. When conversion of nitric oxide into nitrogen dioxide. Okay. Here we are taken, it is having step 2. Nitric oxide is oxidized with again oxygen. Nitric oxide is converted to nitrogen dioxide. Nitric oxide is converted to nitrogen dioxide. Next one, the step 3. When the nitrogen dioxide gas or bubble 2 nitrogen gas is passed to water, you will get nitric acid. Suppose you have to take, it is having 3 molecules of nitric oxide. The nitric oxide is gas bubble to water. To form nitric oxide is bubble to water. To form how many hydrogen is there? That much of nitric acid is released. How many hydrogen? 2 hydrogen. Here release nitric acid. 2 molecules of HNO3. Nitrogen here 3 nitrogen. Here consumption of nitrogen is 2 plus remaining 1 nitrogen is there. Oxygen here 6 and here 1 is there, total 7. Here how much? 6. Again 1 nitrogen. Remaining the nitric oxide, when the nitric oxide is recycled in step 1 reaction. Okay, this is the important manufacture in industry. The step 1, this is the step 1. Okay, next one is the step 2, this is the step 2. Next one, it is step 3. This is a very, very important in 3 marks question. How to manufacture of nitric acid by post-Wurtz process. This is the 3-step reaction. I will tell one more time. Simple reaction. You have to write the sentence. When ammonia is oxidized with oxygen in presence of catalyst, platinum or rhodium at 500 degrees Celsius under pressure to form nitric oxide. Write equation. Step 2, nitric oxide is converted to nitrogen dioxide. You have to take 2 molecules and 1 oxygen. You will get nitrogen dioxide. Step 3, nitrogen dioxide gas is passed to water. You will get nitric acid. This is the important reaction. Okay. This is the preparation of nitric acid. Next we will go for physical and chemical properties of nitric acid. Okay, student. What are the physical properties of nitric acid? Physical properties of nitric acid. The first one, the nitric acid is a colorless liquid. colorless liquid, and here the freezing point of nitric acid is 231.4 Kelvin, and the boiling point of nitric acid is 355 Kelvin. Okay, that is one of the freezing point and the boiling point of nitric acid. Okay, next one, the nitric acid in laboratory is available in the laboratory is 68% is present in nitric acid compared to the acid is a mineral acid, hydrochloric acid, it is a 35% of hydrochloric acid, means 35% of HCl is present in 100 ml, means 35 gram in 100 gram, weight by weight. Here also 68% means 68 gram is present in 100 ml. That is the percentage of in laboratory. If you go for it is having a concentrated, means it undergoes dehydrolysis. If you go for the concentration, means it is having a 95 to 98% is there, 95 to 98%, that is called as fuming nitric acid. Fuming nitric acid. Okay, this is the fuming nitric acid. Okay, in laboratory. When it is having a nitric acid, the chemical properties of nitric acid, physical properties. Next one will go for chemical properties of nitric acid. Before going chemical properties, the structure of nitric acid here, when the structure of nitric acid, here HNO3, the bond it is having a dissociation, the bond angle it is having a nitrogen oxygen, it is two oxygen is there, the bond angle is 130 degree, okay, and here the bond angle of the nitrogen oxygen, and when it is having a hydrogen oxygen nitrogen, bond angle is 120 degree, okay. To the bond length between the hydrogen and oxygen is 96 picometer, the bond length, and here the nitrogen and oxygen, the bond length it is having a 140.6 picometer. This is the structure of nitric acid, HNO3. Okay, this is one of the important physical properties. Okay, coming to the chemical properties, when the nitric acid is react with water, when the nitric acid is react with water to form hydronium ion, hydronium means acid hydrolysis, H3O, okay, plus H, it is attached to here H3O, plus and nitrate ion, okay, what is the name here, hydronium ion, and here nitrate ion, both are it is having ions. It is acidic properties, when it is having a reaction, acid hydrolysis, acid H plus H2O or H3O plus hydronium ion. Okay, coming to here, when the nitric acid is react with copper and zinc, this is very, very important. What will happen? It is a nitric acid is react with copper. When the copper is react with nitric acid and dilute nitric acid and concentrated nitric acid, you should remember, copper is react with nitric acid to form copper nitrate. When it is nitrate, copper nitrate, it will form, release the nitric oxide and nitrogen dioxide or nitrogen monoxide, it is having different, dinitrogen oxide. First we will go for copper, okay, copper. When the copper is react with nitric acid, copper is react with nitric acid. Listen carefully. When we are using the 4 moles and here 8 moles of nitric acid, this is a 4 moles of nitric acid it is having a concentration. When it is having a 8 moles of nitric acid is dilute. Listen carefully. When the moles is here, the moles is 3 moles of copper. When the copper is react with nitric acid, copper is react with nitric acid. How many copper? Copper oxidation state is +2. When the copper is react with nitric acid to form copper nitrate, okay, copper nitrate, you release the water molecules. How many hydrogen we have? 4 hydrogen is there. You release the water molecules here, water molecules. 4 hydrogen means how many molecules of water is released? 2 molecules of water. Listen carefully. Here, how many nitrate derivatives is there? Hydrogen is consumption is water. How many nitrate? 4 molecules of nitrate is there. When 4 molecules of nitrate, its consumption is 2 molecules of nitrate is released. How many molecules remaining? 2 molecules is there. When it is having 2 molecules of NO3. Here, the 2 molecules of NO3 is there. Here, oxygen is consumption in water. Here, how many oxygen? 2 oxygen is there. Total how many oxygen here? 6 oxygen. If 6 oxygen is 2 oxygen is gone means total 4 oxygen. 4 oxygen, 2 nitrogen. The gas is released nitrogen dioxide. This is a very important. Which gas is released? When copper is react with concentrated HNO3. In case same quantity you come to here, when the copper is react with dilute nitric acid, means consumption 8 molecules dilute nitric acid to form here also first you should remember how many copper, that much of copper nitrate is released. Copper is here, the copper. How many copper? 3 coppers is there. 3 molecules of copper nitrate it will release. When it is having 3 molecules of copper nitrate is released, immediately you will release the water molecules. How many hydrogen you have? 4 hydrogen. 4 hydrogen means it is a releasing of how many molecules of water? 4 molecules of water. Okay. Next, you calculate the nitro compounds. How many NO3 is there? 8 NO3 is there. How many consumption here? How many consumption? Copper nitrate, copper oxidation state is +2. NO3 is -1. You have to 1 copper which contain 2 nitrate is consumption is there. Here 3 into 2, 6 nitrate it will release. When the 6 nitrate is released means here how many nitrate is there? How many nitrate is there? 8 nitrate is there. Remaining how many? 2 nitrate is released. Okay. When the 2 molecules of nitrate is released, here release the water molecules. How many molecules? 8H is there means here 4H2O. How many oxygen here consumption is there? 4 oxygen is there. You would remove the 4 oxygen. Total how many oxygen is there here? Remaining 2 nitrate is there. If the 6 oxygen is there means how many oxygen is consumption in water? 4 oxygen. 4 oxygen is gone means how many oxygen? 2 oxygen and 2 nitrogen. When the 2 oxygen and 2 nitrogen means here released nitric oxide. Here the gas is nitric oxide. Here the gas is nitrogen dioxide. Nitrogen dioxide. This is the important character. Okay. Nitrogen dioxide. Next. Same here also. Copper. Next we will go for another derivatives, zinc and also zinc. When the zinc is react with dilute nitric acid, concentrated nitric acid. When the zinc is react with dilute nitric acid, Okay, and here also zinc is react with concentrated nitric acid. Okay, how many moles here? The 4 moles of nitric acid, here 10, here 4, 8. Okay, when the nitric acid is react with the zinc, which nitric acid? Which nitric acid? Here the dilute nitric acid, here concentrated nitric acid. Zinc is react with the dilute nitric acid. Here also zinc oxidation state is +2. Zinc nitrate it will form. Zinc nitrate means here the zinc nitrate ZnNO3 twice. Zinc nitrate. Released water molecules. How many hydrogen is there? 4 hydrogen is there. You release the water molecule. 4 hydrogen means 2 molecules of water. Okay, 2 molecules of water. Here 4 NO3 is there. 4 NO3, 4 molecules of nitrate. Consumption of NO3, how many moles? 2 NO3 is there. How many remaining? Again here also 2 NO3 is remaining is there. In 2 NO3, in water, it is a consumption of oxygen is there. Or water which consumption of oxygen is how much? 2 oxygen. You remove 6 oxygen is there. 6 oxygen is removed, 2 oxygen means you will get 4. 4 oxygen and 2 nitrogen. 4 oxygen and 2 nitrogen is released here 2 molecules of NO2. 2 molecules of NO2. Okay. Next here also. When the zinc is react with concentrated HNO3, how many zinc is there? 4 molecules of zinc. Here released here 4 molecules of zinc nitrate. Same here, zinc nitrate. Okay, listen here, zinc nitrate. Release water molecules. How many hydrogen? 10 nitrogen means you release 5 molecules of water. Calculate the oxygen and nitrogen. How many NO3 is there here? 10 NO3, 10 molecules of nitrate. Hydrogen is consumption. 10 molecules of nitrate. Here, how many nitrate is consumption here? How many nitrate is consumption? 8 nitrate is consumption. What are remaining? 2 NO3 is there. Coming to here also same 2 NO3. 2 NO3 is there. You release the water molecules. How many molecules of water? 10 molecules, 5 molecules of water. Hydrogen is 10. Oxygen is consumption 5. 5 oxygen is there. Here how many oxygen is there here? 6 out of 6 oxygen is there means 5 oxygen is there means how many oxygen is removed? Only 1 oxygen. 2 nitrogen and 1 oxygen, the gas is released. Dinitrogen oxide. Dinitrogen oxide. Listen carefully. This is a very, very important. Here also important. Board as well as entrance examination. Which gas is released when copper is react with dilute nitric acid? Which gas is released when zinc is react with dilute nitric acid? You should remember, both are dilute is there means copper is react with dilute nitric acid, zinc is react with dilute nitric acid is there means both are gases is same. NO2. Copper is react with concentrated, and dilute. Here also react with concentrated and dilute. Here the gas is same, here also same, NO2 gas. Here also same, NO2 gas. Okay. Next we will go for the which gas is released in the depend upon the material. Here, when the copper and zinc, when it is react with concentrated and here dilute. Okay. You should remember copper and zinc is react with concentrated nitric acid. Copper and zinc is react with concentrated nitric acid. Which gas is released? Both are same. It is having a NO2 and NO2. Nitrogen dioxide gas is released. And coming to here, the copper is react with dilute. Both it is a concentrated means concentrated nitric acid. Zinc and copper is react with concentrated nitric acid means is nitrogen dioxide. When the copper is react with dilute nitric acid, you will get a nitric oxide. Copper is react copper to nitric acid. When the zinc is react with dilute nitric acid to form dinitrogen oxide. This one is nitric oxide. These are all it is having a gas is released when the copper and zinc is react with both dilute as well as concentrated nitric acid. Okay. Next we will go for the nitric acid is react with carbon non-metals. These are all it is having a D block elements, it is a metals. When the nitric acid is react with non-metals means it is a carbon, nitrogen and sulfur, iodine, etc. We will go for one by one. Next we will go for the nitric acid is react with non-metals. Nitric acid is also react with chromium or aluminum, but it is having a film of oxides it will form. Okay, that is one of the factor. When the nitric acid is react with non-metals, like iodine, okay, carbon and phosphorus and sulfur. Okay, this is important factor. When the nitric acid is react with carbon and iodine and phosphorus and sulfur. This is a P4 molecules. This is a occurrence of molecules, discrete molecules, phosphorus. Here you should remember, here it is having a SIPs. Okay, we can observe it is having a carbon, iodine, phosphorus, sulfur, SIPs. The moles also, you can observe the moles, you can technique here the moles. Here the moles is here 4 moles. Okay, here the 10 moles, next here the 20 moles, here the 40 moles of nitric acid. Just increasing order, 4, 10, 20, 48. It is a react with nitric acid, HNO3. Carbon is react with nitric acid. Iodine is react with nitric acid. Phosphorus is react with nitric acid. And sulfur is react with nitric acid. You should remember what is the product is released. When carbon is react with nitric acid, is released oxidized to form carbon dioxide. You should know it is a carbon is converted to carbon dioxide. Okay. You released water molecules. How many hydrogen we have? 4 hydrogen means you release 2 molecules of water. Here 4 NO3. 4 NO3 is there means how many oxygen is there here? 12 oxygen. 12 oxygen, here consumption of 2 oxygen and here 2 oxygen. 4 oxygen is consumption. Out of 12 it is having 8 oxygen is there. 8 oxygen and 4 nitrogen, you released 4 molecules of nitrogen dioxide. This is an easy technique. Here also you should know what is the product is released. Here when the iodide is react with nitric acid, hydroiodic acid. Hydroiodic acid means HiO3. How many iodide is there here? That much molecules of hydroiodic acid. Here the 2 molecules of hydroiodic acid is released. 2 molecules of hydroiodic acid is released means you release water molecules. How many hydrogen is there? 10 nitrogen. Out of 10 nitrogen is consumption of already 2 hydrogen. Remaining 8 hydrogen is there. You released 8 hydrogen means you released how many molecules of water? 4 molecules of water. Okay. 4 molecules of water means you calculate the oxygen. How many oxygen is there? 30 oxygen is there. 10 HNO3, 30 oxygen. Out of 30 oxygen, consumption of oxygen here. How many oxygen here? 6 plus 4. Total 10 oxygen is already consumption. Out of 30 oxygen is 10 oxygen going means here 20 oxygen and 10 nitrogen. 10 nitrogen and 20 oxygen to form 10 molecules of nitrogen dioxide. This is the easy technique. Okay. Coming to here the phosphorus. Phosphorus is converted to phosphoric acid. What is the structure of phosphoric acid? H3PO4. Phosphoric acid. When it is having a phosphoric acid, how many phosphorus have? 4 phosphorus means 4 molecules of phosphoric acid is released. Listen carefully. And you release water molecules. How many hydrogen? 20 hydrogen is there. Out of 20 hydrogen, how many hydrogen is consumption? 12 hydrogen. 4 3 12 hydrogen. And how many remaining of hydrogen? 8 hydrogen. Out of 20 hydrogen is 12 is consumption means 8 hydrogen. 8 hydrogen means how many molecules of water here? 4 molecules of water. Okay, hydrogen is also balanced. Coming to the nitrogen and oxygen. How many oxygen here? 23 30 oxygen is there. Out of 30 oxygen, consumption of oxygen here, 4 4 16 plus 4 20. 20 oxygen is consumption. Out of here 60 oxygen is 23 60. 60 oxygen out of 20 oxygen is consumption means what is the remaining of oxygen? 40 oxygen is there. 40 oxygen and 20 nitrogen is there means you released 20 molecules of nitrogen dioxide. Okay, this is the important. Coming to here. When sulfur is react with nitric acid to form sulfuric acid. What is the formula of sulfuric acid? H2SO4. When the sulfur is react with nitric acid to form sulfuric acid, how many sulfur we have? 8 sulfur, you released 8 molecules of sulfuric acid. Okay. And released water molecules. How many hydrogen? 48 hydrogen. Here consumption of hydrogen is 16. Out of 48 means it is a 16 means 32 hydrogen is remaining. Out of 32 means 32 hydrogen means how many molecules of water? 16 molecules of water. 16 means 32 plus 16, 48 hydrogen. Coming to the oxygen. When oxygen here total 48 3 144. Okay, 144 oxygen is there. Out of 144 oxygen here, 32 oxygen here plus 16. 32 16 means 48 oxygen is consumption. When the 48 oxygen is consumption means here 48 oxygen is consumption means remaining 96 oxygen is there. 96 oxygen and 48 nitrogen means you released 48 molecules of NO2. 48 molecules of NO2. Listen carefully. When here the SIPs means carbon, hydrogen, phosphorus and sulfur is react with nitric acid, carbon is converted to carbon dioxide, iodine is converted to hydroiodic acid, phosphorus is converted to phosphoric acid, sulfur is converted to sulfuric acid, and released all it is having a gas is same. Here also nitrogen dioxide gas is released. react with metal, copper and zinc, react with non-metals. Okay, this is one of the important chemical properties of nitric acid. You should remember and balance the equation. This is very, very important. Sometimes they will ask complete the reaction, means you have to complete the balance the equation. That is very, very easy. You can observe the molecules. Okay. Next, the last one, what is the Brown ring test? In entrance examination, they will ask the formula of Brown ring test. Okay. You listen carefully. In the laboratory, detection of acid radical and detection of basic radical. If the 5 radicals is there, carbonate, chloride, bromide, nitrate, sulfide. If the carbonate is absent, means we will go for chloride, salt plus concentrated H2SO4. No white fumes is chloride is absent, no brown fumes bromide is absent. Add a little bit of copper turnings, heat certain temperature, heat completely, the brown gas is released. When the brown gas is released, means it is the detection of nitrate. Maybe nitrate is present. When it is maybe nitrate is present, means go for conformity test. The conformity test is called the Brown ring test. You can observe in laboratory. What is the Brown ring test? First, I will take here. Brown ring test means here the salt solution. We have to take it is having a salt solution. And add freshly prepared ferrous sulfate solution. And add slowly concentrated sulfuric acid through the neck of the test tube or mouth of the test tube. Through the mouth of the test tube. You can observe slowly, means density is more. When we can observe it is having a this is a equation, reaction in laboratory test. When you take it is having a test tube in laboratory, this is a test tube, clean, you can observe here, this is a test tube, okay. Add salt solution, here salt solution, add salt solution to test tube. Salt means suppose they are given barium nitrate, suppose they are given strontium nitrate, sodium nitrite, means these are all it is having a basic radical. This is the acid radical, NO3 minus means it is acid radical. Suppose salt which contain nitrate, means salt is dissolved in water, that is called as salt solution. Add salt solution. When here add salt solution means and you can prepare another test tube with a freshly prepared ferrous sulfate solution. Add to also freshly prepared ferrous sulfate solution. When here the salt solution, first salt solution, and add freshly prepared ferrous sulfate solution, here the freshly prepared ferrous sulfate solution, okay. You take sulfuric acid in dropper. When you take it is having a sulfuric acid in dropper, add slowly sulfuric acid, neck of the test tube, the sulfuric acid is go to along with the test tube to down that is the density is more 1.84. Immediately when the sulfuric acid is added, neck of the test tube slowly means it is going down slowly. Suppose we are adding directly sulfuric acid means you are not getting a brown fumes. You have to add the neck of the test tube slowly. The sulfuric acid is going along with the test tube to down. Okay. When we are adding sulfuric acid, after sometimes is the brown ring is formed. The brown ring is formed, that is called as here the brown ring is formed. The brown ring is formed. Here we can observe here NO3 nitrate is conformed. Nitrate is conformed. This is the conformity test of brown ring test. Your reaction, coming to the reaction. When we are taken reaction is a nitrate is react with freshly prepared ferrous sulfate solution, in presence of add slowly acid means it is having a H plus, okay, H plus. To form, you realize it is a ferrous is converted to ferric, Fe3 plus, and here oxygen means you release water molecules, 2 molecules of water. Here 2 molecules of oxygen, nitrate is there. Oxygen is 2 release means what is the remaining? Nitric oxide. This is very, very important. Nitric oxide is formed. When the nitric oxide is formed, the ferrous sulfate means when it is a ferrous sulfate, its formula FeH2O. Ferrous sulfate is dissolved in water means it is having a 6 molecules here. Hexaquaferrous, here oxidation state is 2. Hexaquaferrous is there. When hexaquaferrous is react with nitrosyl means it is a neutral ligand which donate 2 pair of electrons to central metal atom to form a complex compound. To form, okay, one nitrosyl is entered here, the water molecules is released. Here H2O is released, 1 H2O. How many H2O? 5. And NO2 entered to here plus 2 and released water molecules. This is called as brown ring. Okay, this is a brown ring. This is the brown ring test. What is the formula of brown ring? FeH2O5 NO means it is having a neutral ligand, nitrosyl. Okay, this is when it is add to sulfuric acid, ferrous sulfate and nitrate is there. It will form, it is having a nitrate. The nitrate is the formula of nitrate is FeH2O. This is very, very important. H2O5 NO plus 2. This is the structure of brown ring. Okay, this is very, very important in entrance examination. It is the brown ring formula. Okay, these are all it is having a chemical properties of nitric acid. Okay, next we will go for oxo acids of nitrogen. Okay, oxo acids of nitrogen. Okay, student. Next we will go for what are oxo acids of nitrogen. Oxo acids of nitrogen. Nitrogen is showing a variable oxidation state. Nitrogen is showing variable oxidation state means here plus 1 to plus 5, plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, plus 5. But other elements is element trioxide and element pentoxide. But the nitrogen is nitrogen 1 oxide, nitrogen 2 oxide, nitrogen 3 oxide, nitrogen 4 oxide, nitrogen 5 oxide. It is a variable oxidation state compared to the group 15 elements. Okay, let us go for one by one. The first one, the oxidation state is 1. This is the oxidation state is 1. It is a dinitrogen oxide. Dinitrogen oxide means it is a 2x minus 2 equals to 0. X equals to 1 plus 1. This is a oxidation state is plus 1. How to prepare means you take it is having ammonium nitrate. When ammonium nitrate is released means it is having a dinitrogen is formed. Dinitrogen oxide N2O. This is a first preparation. And it is a physical means it is a colorless gas and it is a nature neutral. If the oxidation state is increases means it is acidity increases. Oxidation state is decreases means it is having a neutral. The dinitrogen oxide is a neutral. This is a neutral. Coming to here, the oxidation state is 2. Oxidation state NO, X minus 2 equals to 0. X equals to 2. Nitric oxide. This is nitrogen monoxide. Nitrogen monoxide means nitrogen 2 oxide. Okay. Monoxide. This is oxidation state 2. Preparation means when we are taken sodium nitrate, ferrous sulfate and sulfuric acid. Ferrous is converted to ferric sulfate and sodium bisulfate is released nitric oxide or nitrogen monoxide. This is a nitrogen monoxide. This is also colorless and neutral. Oxidation state 2. When it is acidic character, oxidation state is 3 means it will form a acidic character. Coming to here the oxidation state, dinitrogen trioxide. Dinitrogen trioxide, oxidation state is 3. Nitrogen 3 oxide, nitrogen 2 oxide, nitrogen 1 oxide, nitrogen 4 oxide, nitrogen 5 oxide. This is the oxidation state, one of the important. When the nitrogen trioxide oxidation state is plus 3, you take it is having a nitrogen monoxide or nitric oxide is react with nitrogen tetroxide, okay, to form it is a nitrogen trioxide. It is a blue solid, and it is acidic behavior, okay, acidic behavior. This is one of the appearance and nature of acids of nitrogen. Coming to here, nitrogen 4 oxide or nitrogen dioxide, NO2. We can prepare so many reactions is nitrogen dioxide. You take it is having a lead nitrate or copper nitrate, you take it is having lead nitrate, is heated with 673 Kelvin, you will release the nitrogen dioxide and form lead oxide. It is having a lead oxide. Okay, it is a brown gas. Nitrogen dioxide is a brown gas. You should remember, entrance examination they will they will ask the questions. Okay, brown gas is released. That is called, it is a nitrogen dioxide. It is acidic behavior. Acidic behavior. That is one of the important characters. Next, it is having a 2 factor is there. Nitrogen 4 oxide is a nitrogen dioxide or dinitrogen tetroxide. Dinitrogen tetroxide is a 2 molecules. It is a 2 N2O4. N2O4. That is also it is having a same molecular formula. Okay. Here also N2O4 dinitrogen tetroxide. Oxidation state is also 4. Both it is having a 4 oxidation state. We can prepare nitrogen dioxide. If cool means if the temperature is decreases means you will get nitrogen tetroxide. Yeah, when that nitrogen is increased, temperature is increases means it is having a dissociation and association form. It is a nitrogen dioxide. Okay, this is one of the important factors. This is a colorless solid, but it is having a acidic. Nitrogen dioxide is only the brown gas, and nitrogen trioxide is a blue solid. This is one of the factors. Last one coming to here. The nitrogen pentoxide, dinitrogen pentoxide, N2O5 or nitrogen 5 oxide. It is, we can take it is having nitric acid is react with phosphorus decoxide. Phosphorus decoxide, you form it is a phosphorus acid and nitrogen pentoxide. Okay, this is also colorless and acidic. If you going downwards means acidity is increases. Here also acidity is increases. Acidity increases going downwards. Going it is having acidities decreases to upwards. These are all it is having a oxo acids of nitric acid. Okay, nitrogen oxide. And the, what is the uses of nitric acid? They will ask questions. Nitric acid, it is used in fertilizer. It is having a potassium nitrate, sodium nitrate, etc. And nitric acid, it is also one of the manufacture of organic chemistry. So many reaction we are used. Okay, these are all it is having a one of the oxo acids of nitrogen. Next we will go for the phosphorus derivatives.